Hey Aries, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at your energy for the next couple weeks. So welcome in. I do love to start my readings off with an energy cleansing, just to clear out any blocks, obstacles, negativity that we might find coming our way. This is also a really good time to set intention. If you have any questions or you would like to hear specific messages in this reading, ask away. I'm changing up how we're doing the readings on the channel. I'll be uploading zodiac readings 2 a month, I think is what I factored. So this is the start. Oh, happy birthday too. It's Aries season. We just moved into Aries season. How exciting. So I hope you're feeling good. It's always a great time when the sun is in our house, or our zodiac sign, excuse me. So I hope it's a great season for you. All right, let's get going. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release any blocks, obstacles that are not for our highest and best. Remove any doubt, insecurity, uncertainty, lack of worth, anxiety, fears, anger, aggression. Help me to be a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama, Amen. All right, so welcome in, Aries. We're going to look at the overarching energy for your next couple weeks and then how it's going to play out with the tarot. These are collective readings, so definitely just use your discernment around the messages. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I do personal readings if you want something more specified to your situation, so hit me up. I love to support in whatever way possible. And definitely make sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can get the videos out. Broaden the community. Allow people to see. I don't even know what that means. I'm a little disoriented. I have a lot of sinus pressure right now. I'm still fighting this cold. So I apologize in advance. All right, let's get into it, Aries. Overarching energy for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy popping up. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. This is also around our career, our finances, places that we have to put in the work, put in the due diligence. So what I'm hearing is you do kind of have your work cut out in front of you. It might not feel incredibly easy. There's some challenges that you're seeing on the horizon, and you're really kind of deliberating how you're able to move through. I hear that you're trying to trust your guidance, your intuition about what those steps are, what steps you need to take. But it does feel a little cloudy or foggy is what I'm hearing with this Neptune and Capricorn energy, because there's not a lack of trust, but lack of trust within yourself. And I see this as Spirit's really asking you to kind of hammer out those places where you don't trust your instincts, where you don't trust that internal guidance, and really step into your power, right, with this Aries energy. I'm also seeing as a message that, like I said, that you're dealing with Capricorn energy or someone who is just vibing in that way, right? Like I said, this could be in business, in your career, but this could also just be an individual. I'm hearing that there is a little stubbornness, there is some resistance, and you're waiting to see how it all plays out. I feel like things have kind of come to head. There's been some type of discord between you and the other person, whether it was a fight, whether a difference of opinions. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of different aspects at play. And so caused resistance. It caused resistance from one party to the next. And for you, you know, I feel like you're trying to be proactive. You're weighing your pros and cons. What makes the most sense for you? You know, maybe, so you're feeling left out in the cold. Maybe this Capricorn has set heavy boundaries with you, or you're dealing with someone who's set heavy boundaries. And, you know, here's the thing. I feel like part of you wants to work on it 100%, but part of you also wants to empower yourself through the process, right? You've kind of put up with a lot of BS. This 9 of Wands energy, you're exhausted. You've been through the ringer, and it's like, do I really want to invest in this anymore? Especially if there still is tension, if there still is a lack of harmony. I feel like you're trying to figure out what's worth it and what is not. We are going to have a full moon on March 25th. So this is going to kind of bring a lot of that stuff up, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So there's been a lot of changes with this death card, death and rebirth. It's transformation. And Spirit's really asking you to stand strong as you move through this process. It is not easy at all. This could be in a loving relationship, this could be with a partnership, or just someone that you're incredibly close to, right? The lovers represents our deeper, more intimate relationships. And things are challenging. There's resistance. I definitely feel like there's resistance from the other end. I feel like you want things to change. They might be a little bit stubborn about it, is what I'm hearing. They're investing in their own stuff, right? So they have something going on that they really love, they really connect to, and it's important for them to put energy and time towards that. Maybe it's taking energy away from you, and that's the difficulty. There's something about this where I just feel like there's heavy disconnections between you and this situation or individual. Things have changed. You understand that, you recognize that, but you also want to move forward and in a powerful way. And I do definitely see that with your energy. Again, going back to those original channeled messages, how can I make the best of this situation, even if it is a little difficult, even if it is very humbling, or it's not exactly what I wanted. And the interesting thing is, Pluto moved into Aquarius, so we just got out of this Capricorn season, Pluto in Capricorn, and now we're in this phase where we're really pushing towards what we want, what we desire, what makes us happy and fulfilled. And you're definitely in that vibe, Aries, which I love. This can also be just like that affirming energy because the sun is in your sign right now. And when the sun is in our sign, it really allows us to shine bright, right? Kind of just like put our best foot forward, be the best version of ourselves, honor and bless ourselves for like the hard year we've been through the ups and downs, right? Not everything is horrible, but here we have that Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's earth energy, right? And this person, this individual is creating a lot of obstacles and blocks, and they're resisting. Whether they're resisting themselves or not communicating with you, not in relationship with you, or they're pulling away, they're detaching their energy pretty strongly. And like I said, they're focused on what they have going on. Not necessarily you, not necessarily the relationship. It feels a little sneaky. I feel like you're suspicious. You're kind of wondering, well, what does this person have up their sleeve? Or maybe they pulled the rug out from underneath you, is what I'm hearing. They chose something that you weren't even expecting at all, and it was like, oh shit, now what am I gonna do, right? This person is like, I keep hearing that stubborn. They're kind of in their own, so sorry. They're in their own emotions, in their head. They're not really willing to be flexible. as of right now. And I feel like in some ways you're dealing with this, but in some ways you're not. You know, like I feel like you understand what is happening, and you're also removing yourself with this Hermit energy. Maybe you tried and tried and tried and it's not going anywhere. So now you're in this place where it's like, you know what? I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to choose to fight for myself, what makes sense for me, for my life, and push forward towards that. Even if it does mean that I'm spending some time alone by myself, so I can listen to that inner voice, that inner knowing, for more guidance, more direction on how to move forward, right? Yeah, because there's something around this that I feel like this is a cycle. This is a place you've been before, whether it's with this person, with other people, you know, or a patterning within yourself, right? That really needs to be looked at. I feel like what you're dealing with, you guys are playing off of each other. You both are triggering one another into this more devil energy, so to speak. The devil is really like the chains that bind us, right? It's the things that we let bring us down into these lower vibrational energies. Whether it's just holding on to negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feelings, or where it's actually like manipulating and controlling situations, or just kind of playing out low vibey behavior. That's kind of where this dance is coming up. And I feel like not only for you, but both of you guys really need to go within and see, why is this happening? Why is this coming up? Why are you resorting to this type, or why is it triggering you in this way? It could even just be the way someone is showing up for you and you get really pissed off, you know? It feels personal, it feels offensive, it feels like it's really not fair. Spirit does need you to take a beat and assess what's going on, why it's making you feel this way. This is that part of the work component. Yes, it is not all yours, right? It's not all yours. There's two sides to everything. So this is basically saying, take a beat, spend some time, listen to, you know, your inner voice, figure out what's going on for you, and it's going to give you better direction to move forward. Neptune is in Pisces right now, so it kind of amplifies our ability to connect with our intuition. It can be a little because sometimes we, illusions, like we buy into the illusions, we buy into the fear and the anxiety. Neptune and Pisces can definitely ensue those types of feelings. So be mindful. But here's the thing. Spirit's also saying, with the proper work, with the proper awareness and dedication to this issue, to kind of sorting yourself out, sorting out where the triggers are coming from, why they're coming up, and how to better deal with them, is actually going to put you in this more powerful position. It's you standing strong and firm in yourself, and that's really where you want to be, right? Because you know that that's what's happening with this energy, with this transition. You want to be empowered. Change is afoot for all of us, right? That's huge in the collective energy, especially with Pluto moving into Aquarius. We can't really combat the change. It's happening, right? And now is the time to readjust. Now is the time to take a look, to see what makes sense, what doesn't, what we need to change, how we can better show up in our own lives so that we can be happier and more fulfilled, right? We don't want to deal with the bullshit. No, thank you. You know, life is too short. It's like you find your power, you find your confidence. And honestly, I'm hearing in some ways it's a good opportunity to just walk away. I'm not saying you don't have to deal with the situation. That's going to come up at some point, right? Because Spirit is going to test how much you've learned through this experience and where you're at. So, but at the same time, what I love about the Knight of Wands is he's always on the go, right? He's always trying to find something new, more exciting, more fun, etc. And Spirit wants you to seek those things. Seek the things that make your heart excited and passionate about life. Moving out of situations that are consistently bringing you down. People, places, and things that are hiding, that are being shady, that aren't fully divulging or hiding things from you, right? That are kind of like not really concerned about how it affects you, as long as their choices serve them through the process. Which is too bad, so sad. But we can't control those people, right? We can't control anything but ourselves. I do see you making an offer towards this person, towards this situation. It's small. It's something where it's like, hey, you know, maybe we should talk about this. Hey, let's grab a coffee. It feels just very like you're feeling the water is what I'm hearing. You're trying to gauge the temperature, gauge the temperature of the environment, what's going on for you and this other person or situation. There is a little fear around it because I hear part of you doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity, miss out with this individual, etc. It's someone like we talked about that is close, that is important to you, that you do want to see things heal and grow and move forward. That is your hope, right? That is your desire. But you also want to feel strong and empowered in who you are. And, you know, sometimes we just have to set our pride aside. Sometimes we just have to reach out, extend the olive branch, whether we want to or not, whether it feels comfortable or not. There is a lot of beauty in humility, especially if this is a situation, relationship that is worth fighting for you. Yeah, this is your heart. It's deeply connected into your heart, into your being, Aries. So give yourself that opportunity to explore and honor those things, you know. Unfortunately, sometimes fire energy can also be very stubborn. Especially if you don't want to do something, especially if you don't want to be the person that has to humble themselves. It's not easy at all. You know, we all want to save face to some capacity. But Spirit is saying you have an opportunity on which way you want to go, right? You can, you know, cut this relationship off, be done and over with it. I don't know if it's ever truly over. That's what I'm hearing. This might be someone in your family. Like I said, it could be a business, someone you work with, because I still see them being in your environment. I still see them being around you. So even if you have no communication, you're still going to be reminded of them on the regular. And that's the challenge, right? But basically right now, Spirit's asking you to listen to your heart. Even if, like I said, even if it does mean humbling yourself a little bit. You know, sometimes we just gotta say the nice words, right? We just gotta be polite, you know, be honest and direct, but trying not to hurt other people, you know. And again, I like that teapot energy because it's, you know, it's smoothing things over, yes, kind of in a superficial way, but that is the starting point. Sometimes we just have to give these smaller offers in order to get the ball rolling so that eventually we find a way to have balance and harmony with those that we're dealing with. Sorry guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Those that we're dealing with. This, you know, this was meant to go this way. So I feel like, I don't know, it's like don't get too down and out about it, about the past, about how things have played out. It was meant to be. Because again, this is working out, this is hammering out, not just for you, but for this other person, some of the more sticky areas of life, the places that we allow those low vibrational energies to play out within us and within our relationships, in our dynamics. It is about flipping the script, right? So Venus is in Pisces right now, and it's a really good opportunity to kind of sink into that love, that nurture, that support, not only for yourself, but for the relationships that are worth fighting for. So with that, Aries, if you made it this far, thank you so much for your time and energy. Always, I appreciate you 100%. I hope this reading helped. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear how it resonates and be a support for you. I hope you have a fabulous day. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Thank you for tuning in.